Good morning, everybody. It's nearly 5 o'clock. It is 5 o'clock here in South Africa. I've been sharing how to forgive your enemy, and on that note, I just wanted to share with you that I, at the age of 23, got married to a guy who I thought I could help. He came to me with nothing, 2 plastic bags of clothes, and I thought to myself, well, let me try my utmost best. Sorry, I'm trying to get the light right. Let me try my utmost best to see if we can, better his life. And so I married him in 2001, and through the years, I realized this man is an extreme narcissist, a psychopath, and he abused me. He abused me mentally. He abused me physically. He hit me with a belt. He used to put his fist against my cheek. He used to throw me up with his neck, by my neck, throw me back on the ground. He used to call me terrible names. He used to tell me that I am nothing without him, that I'm useless, that without him I would be nothing. And I was in that relationship, that marriage, for 6 years, 5.5 to be exact. And that's when I told you about the testimonial where God told me when he froze the room, he said to me, leave. And I left. I took my stuff and I left. I divorced him, and he had to be summoned. So when he got summoned with the divorce papers, he almost hit the lawyer. When the lawyer came to his house to tell him that I have an interdict against him. And he was a very aggressive man. I used to pray, I used to plead unto God while he's being abusive to me, to just strike him down with lightning. I used to beg him, God, to help me. And God did help me. I got the best off of it because he married again and again. And the poor people after him got worse off than I did. At least I didn't get hits in the face with a fist. But he thought he has control. He makes you feel weak and inferior. He ruined my soul. I helped him through school. He got his Boilermaker Red Seal. And I divorced him. But through the marriage it was hard. He would hit me, then he would say to me, "Jy maak het laat ek het vir jou doen." So that means in Afrikaans, he would say, I make him do these things because of who I am. He made me believe that I'm the one who's at fault, that I'm the one that needs to be worked on. So I just want to, sorry. And it was tough. I believed it. I was so brainwashed to believe that it is all my fault. And today I want to tell you people, there are many, many relationships, not just female, there are lots of men as well, that are an abusive, narcissistic relationship. Get out, they won't change. They won't change. So he would be abusive, then he would say sorry, he would buy me flowers. He'd say he won't do it again. 3 months later, back to square one again. He was extremely aggressive and violent. The one day we bought cell phones on contract, and we lived in a flat that had very poor cell signal. And the one night, he was struggling to send a message. I think it was, 2004. It was SMSs and mix it, and there wasn't WhatsApp yet. He got so angry that he literally crashed the phone. He threw it against the wall, and then he blamed me for the bad signal. And I went with him to his brother's engagement party. He drank so much that he was totally out of it, and that's what happens. When he used to drink, he would want more. And as he drinks more, he would get violent. And so I was very upset because he was in charge of the video, and he would keep taping women. And then I said to him, listen, this is not for you. This is for your brother's engagement. I'm sure they don't want to just see you taping women. So he got very upset because I always used to threaten him and say I want to divorce him. So that night after the engagement party, we went back to his brother's house and he locked me inside the garage. That flat, it wasn't a garage, it was like a cage with a door. And he was standing on top of the balcony overlooking, because you can see the cars in the middle of the complex. And he was laughing at me. And then a guy noticed the commotion that was living there. And he started laughing, and this husband, ex-husband of mine, lost his mind. He lost it. He forced his brother to go with him to go attack this man, because now he wants to teach me a lesson, but no one else should see what is happening. So he goes up to this guy, and this guy eventually had to pepper spray them. He wanted to hit him. And so we got in the car, and we drove home to Potch. And as we were driving home, we had a BMW dolphin-shaped 320. He was driving like a maniac. He drove at least 200 kilometers an hour. The whole way back, he was swearing at me, saying, "You're useless, this is what you do, let me do." He put my life in danger. He had no remorse. He had no remorse. And so I was praying to God as we were driving home that he would protect me on the road. And when we got home, he pushed me on one side, and he said to me, I don't want to mention it, but you can think of all the bad swear words in this world that you can harm a woman with. That's what he said to me. And at a time, I'm trying to share with you my relationship, my marriage, that you can get perspective of how you think he's a narcissist or now he's not. So his brother came to visit with his then engaged wife-to-be. And that weekend, because whenever he has people around, he always belittles me even more. And so there was at a time that when they came to visit in our complex in Klinkenberg Street, it was called Underfleet. He said something bad, and then I hit his shoulder, and I broke my hand, okay? I had to go to the doctor a week later, because at that time his mother was busy renovating her new house with her husband, and I had to help tile and paint and all that. And so I was working a whole week with a broken hand, and on my hand, the palm, upper palm side, the hand, the top part, there was like a knob. So I went to the doctor a week later, and I said to him, "Listen, I think my pinky is dislocated." He said to me, no, you must go to the doctor, get x-rays. So I got x-rays, and lo and behold, I fractured my hand. And with that, on that note, I got plaster of Paris. I had to have it on for 6 weeks. And when I got home, my ex-husband said to me, "I'm not going to help you with anything in this house. You did this to yourself." So in 2 weeks in, I told him to take off the plaster of Paris, the cast, because every time I have to wash dishes and make food, it just wets the cast. So he removed it after 2 weeks. He never said sorry. He said it's all my fault. And yes, he was a very bad man. He's a very evil man. And I can assure you, with his brother's death in 2017, I got to see his true colors again. And I mean, I divorced him in 2007 or 6. And then in 2017, I got to meet paths with him again. And he said to me, "Don't give my brother the money, give me the money." Because at that time I helped his wife and his daughter. So evilness is real, people. And get out of narcissistic relationships now. They will not change. Don't be fooled. God is good.